But right now, it's gift-giving season. And, weddings are coming up. It's getting warmer out. There's Mother's Day. There's lots of birthdays. And I know I got a ton of relatives with birthdays in April, including mine that just passed. I'm now 23, for those who want to know. But anyway, on the line, we have the gal who is basically considered the gift-giving guru. She's the founder of the Gift Insider. You could see her on NBC, ABC, CBS, WGN, and Fox News affiliates across the country. Lindsay Roberts. Hey, Lindsay, how are you?
Hi, Frank. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, long time. How's it going?
It's great. It's very good.
Good.
You've had lots of big things going on.
Yeah, we got lots of big things. We got new shows, new babies.
Yeah, new babies is what I was referring to. That's very exciting. Congratulations.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot of good stuff. No sleep, but a lot of good stuff.
Lola, right?
Little baby Lola. Yeah. You got any good gift recommendations I can get from my wife who just blessed us with this child?
Oh, she just had a lot going on. Yeah, I'll get to thinking.
Yeah, send me an email with the list because I haven't got the. You know how people do this like push present thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you love that, but I got to tell you, I don't. I think
she just went through a lot. She deserves a nice diamond bracelet.
You're right. And what should I get for a seed planting present? Because they don't have that. Like I think there should be on the flip side, guys should get rewarded for implanting the seed. Don't you think?
Oh, I thought you meant you were going for seed number 3. No,
I'm done planting.
Yeah,
all done.
I think you're just supposed to help out. I think that's the best gift you can give her.
Yeah, that's true. I do. I'm a relentless helper.
That's wonderful.
All right, let's talk gifts for. Let's start with Mother's Day coming up. And you're give folks a little background because you're not just like any old gift giver. You find the coolest stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, we're all about trying to find really unique things. So things, not your typical big box stores you find at a mall, but a lot of Etsy companies, a lot of small designers, DIY gifts, which I know you love.
Yes.
But really unique things. And then what we do is we find the companies, and then we get you a lot of discount codes that we put on the giftinsider.com. So right around for Mother's Day, we have a whole gift guides where we feature our favorite items, and then we get you, 15 to 30% off the different products.
And you guys negotiate those deals kind of on the side for
right.
the client?
And then what we do is we link you over to their website. So we just act as a referral site and then send you over to them, and then you purchase everything directly through their site.
Nice. And are they like gag gifts or are they legit cool gifts most of the time?
Most of them are more, kind of the sentimental end. So personalized things. We do a lot of wedding gifts, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
A lot of sentimental things. We do have a lot of gag gifts, like fun things for parties or fun things for, we just did a huge April Fool's Day. So it runs the gamut. I mean, the site's separated by occasion and type of person. So you can kind of look if you're looking for something under $50 for the partier. You can find that, or you can find, a $350 gift for your best friend who's getting married.
I like it. So let's start with Mother's Day. What is your top suggestion this year for Mother's Day gifts?
One we're really loving. It's called Stitch Fix. And what it is for all you Chicago people, you've probably heard of Trunk Club for men. Mm-hmm. It's basically the Trunk Club for women. It's kind of a slightly lower price point. And what they do is they ask you a questionnaire online, you fill it out, and then they have a personal stylist assigned to you. And they'll even look up, if you give them access, they'll look up on your Facebook to see some of your pictures and kind of how you like to dress. And then they send you a stitch of 5 different items. So it can include accessories, shoes, clothes, and then they'll send you a little card with different ways to wear what they send with pieces that might already be in your wardrobe.
Right.
And then you keep the things you like, you return the things you don't. So it's great for a busy mom. If this would be a great gift for your wife. Someone who has a lot going on right now or just doesn't have the time to necessarily get out and do all of her shopping. This is a perfect, and, I just tried it for myself, and it's perfect. It works. These type of services all depend on how well they can actually get to know you. And I love my box. It kind of hit the nail on the head with my style, and I think it's going to be a big one.
So I just wonder if you're the type of mom who wears muumuus a lot, do they go, and they go on your Facebook and they see you're like a muumuu queen, do they find you like the coolest muumuus in the world? Is that what they do?
I think they help you break out of your ruts. They help you add some different things to your wardrobe.
Very cool. Now we got a family charm necklace. This is a trend that I'm seeing lately, right?
Yes, this is a really sweet idea. With jewelry, a lot of times, instead of even necessarily doing the fancy bracelet like I mentioned or the expensive jewelry, is to do something a little more personalized and thoughtful. Moms especially really appreciate that type of thing. So this necklace, it's from JC Jewelry Design, and they have a different charm for each person in your family. And they can even have a year or where you're from.
Or your color, your birthstone or something like that.
Yeah, and you can have a birthstone from all the different children. So it's kind of like an updated one, the ones your grandma used to wear, where there's all the different stick figures of everyone in your family. This is like a cool new version of that.
That's cool. And maybe you know this. Is there any service like that if I took like a footprint of my kids at this age now and then they shrunk it down to some type of like necklace or charm, is there any companies that do that kind of stuff that you come across?
Yeah, there's actually one. I don't know if I've seen the footprint, but they do, and they probably could if they do this, but they'll take your child's artwork. So if they draw anything or if they write the word mom, they'll shrink that down and they'll put that onto charms. It's called metamorphosis.
Cute.
But they probably could do it with, if you have a stamp of a foot as well.
That's awesome. It's a good idea. Now, Gild Leaf Custom Family Tree, what's that?
This is an Etsy company, and it's a great price point. It's $30, and it's a stained glass custom family tree. So they have different names in each of the different parts of the tree, and it's just a really beautiful, this is also a great gift for grandma. Something just kind of keep the family together.
I like the family tree idea because every kid should know where they come from.
Exactly.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Candles from candlegift.com. What's so special about them?
They're a whole site that's based just on candles. So if it's something, a lot of moms love their kind of fancy luxury candles. They have a range, not even just on the luxury end, but they have a range of all different types. They have one for your kitchen. They have one for your bath. They have ones, one that we love we're featuring for Mother's Day it's a whole set, and it comes with a teacup, and inside the teacup has a Mother's Day quote, and then it comes with tea and then a candle. So it's just a cute set.
Yeah, moms like that kind of cutesy stuff.
Sentimental with a quote.
Yeah. And do they have like soy candles and beeswax, like different variety of candles?
Yeah. Cool. And the tea they use is all fair trade, and so it's a new company. It's run by two women, so they kind of know what women want. So that's thecandlegift.com.
Awesome. And all these are available on your website, right?
Yeah, so everything right now, most of them are on the homepage. If you go, it's right on thegiftinsider.com. And then, again, we just get you coupon codes. So for that, I think we have 20% off.
Cool.
For the jewelry charm necklace, 25% off. So get some good deals. And there's tons of other stuff on the site. You can kind of browse around if you're looking for different gifts for different people.
Yeah, Lindsay, hang out. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I want to talk wedding gift ideas because this is a big one. And I think a lot of people
big season coming up.
Yeah, and people get stuck when it comes to like getting the cool gift. You know what I mean? So don't go anywhere. Hang out, folks. Thanks for listening to this, and check on the next right after this next break. If you're about to go to a wedding, don't turn away because we have the coolest gifts that Lindsay's about to divulge. Don't go anywhere. Oh, there it is. It gives me chills every time I hear that wedding chant. Welcome back to the show. It's Frank Fontana. We're talking about the best gifts. You can leave that going, Caitlin. I like it. Reminds me of that special day as I smile and chuckle. I had the most non-traditional wedding you can imagine. Check this out. This is not a joke. We got married in a art gallery that inside of the art gallery, a place called Primitive, has a Buddha room that's basically a Buddhist monastery. That we got married in that room with a African-American preacher, a Italian judge, and a Jewish rabbi. All blessed us, if you could imagine. And nobody pulled up to the bar.
That's pretty cool.
Right? It was different.
Yeah.
And I'm not Jewish by any means.
That's
it was
really
just,
cool.
Diversity is what we're all about. Anyway, what we're all about right now is talking about when you do have a cool gift to give, what do you give for a wedding gift? It's like one of those awkward things. And we have Lindsay Roberts, the gift insider, on the phone. Lindsay, are you still there?
I'm still here.
All right, so weddings. It's all about to me, giving the gift that nobody else is going to give. You can't just give a dish or like, a tray. Or a vase. What do you give for a cool wedding gift?
Exactly. And we really recommend, it's fine a lot of times to do that if you're not that close to the people in the wedding. But if it's someone who, maybe you're in the wedding party or it's a very close family member, someone who you really want to give something special, then go stray a little bit off the registry, or a lot of people will even pair something sentimental with something they've asked for on the registry. And so we have some cool ideas, some different things. One that we're loving that we have done for a few weddings we were just in is a custom bridal sketch of the bride. And so you send a photo to, there's a few big fashion illustrators out there who've been doing them. Brooklet is one of them. And so this you would have to do a little bit after the wedding. It's also a great anniversary gift because it's on paper, which is the first anniversary, for those of you who don't know. So they'll make a custom sketch of what the bride looked like at her wedding. It's a really beautiful thing. Really sentimental.
That's special.
A lot of times the bridesmaids will go in on it as well.
Yeah, then maybe get the whole party sketched out.
Yeah,
that'd be
absolutely.
Nice. You know what I like is your suggestion here for making a guest make their own wedding video.
Yeah, this is a new startup. It's called Wed It, and it's a really good way to save money on your wedding. There's so many costs. There's a lot of new great ways out there to kind of help limit that. And what this does is instead of having a videographer, they send you 5 cameras. And then you give them out to different people at the wedding. People can kind of pass them around a little bit too, but try and give them to people who would be good at this.
Like hams, like big hams.
Video. What?
Like give them to the hams of the family that'll really ham it up in front of the camera.
Right. And so they'll hopefully capture, you walking down the aisle, different moments, the first dance, in a more kind of candid way. Or they'll interview people that, feel a little more comfortable talking to someone they know versus a videographer.
Right.
And so there's these 5 cameras around the wedding, and then you send back the cameras with the footage, and they can edit it for you. You can also, if you want to save a little bit money, you can edit it yourself, and it's all done for you. And
that's kind of cool, but dangerous at the same time, because if you have some friends like I have, it could end up in some weird places. You know what I mean?
That is true. Yeah. Don't give it to those friends.
Yeah, or do, and really just hope for the best. I think that could be fun.
Fingers crossed.
Give it to the best man that the wife hates and see what happens. Maybe you'll
give it to the person at the bar.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny. Customized hankies is a cool one too, and this is by Creative Embroidery.
Yeah, so this is a good thing to make sure not to forget the other people in the wedding. So obviously the bride and the groom are very important on this day, but also the mother of the bride, the father of the bride, the mother of the groom, the father of the groom. So this is a great gift. It's around $24, so a good price point, and you can give to each person in the wedding. So this is great for the bride or someone really close to the family who kind of wants everyone to feel important, and they have them customized. You can have different colors, different monogram styles, and everyone can have that with them on the wedding day.
That's nice. I mean, it is because ultimately the wedding isn't just about the bride and the groom. It's really a show for everybody else. Let's be real. That's why we chose to get.
To be there.
I mean, honestly, that's why we chose to get married in such a different place with tons of different spiritual elements involved, and we had maybe 25 people there. It was really low key. And I come from a big Italian family. I could have done the big Italian wedding and had 100,000 people there, but it was for me. It's not about that, But I understand for most of the world it is.
Yeah.
So you need these gifts. You got to do this stuff. Now, what's the Amelia Hart map print?
That is very sweet. This is a really big trend lately, where for couples, especially couples who have lived in different states, she'll make a map print of. If you're from Ohio and Michigan and you're now, coming together, they'll do half of the heart is Ohio, half of the heart is Michigan. And then underneath, they'll customize it with your names, your wedding date. So it's a really sweet idea for people who are from different places or moving somewhere different.
Yeah, I like that.
A lot of vintage maps.
That's really cute. These are some really great ideas. I like it. And they're all available on Lindsay's website, thegiftinsider.com. Like she said, you can go to the homepage and it'll help you navigate where to find this stuff. And real quick, let's blow through these birthday gift ideas. Reminds me of you. Yeah,
this is a custom collage site. So you send in all sorts of different pictures, and you pick different categories. It can be, top 10 reasons I love you, 30 things we love about you. And they will do a custom collage, so you don't have to do any of the work for that one.
And the cool thing about this stuff is it all becomes decor, ultimately. You're putting this stuff on your walls, and it's becoming artwork, which, can help solve some design issues too, right?
Exactly, absolutely.
All right, Fin Fun Mermaid. What's this?
This is my favorite thing on the site. This has literally been the biggest hit our website has ever seen. It is swimmable mermaid tails. This is for kids, okay?
Shut the front door. Caitlin, did you hear that? Swimmable mermaid fins. Are you all over that?
Beautiful. And you can actually, there's all these girls wearing them. You wear them in the pool. You can wear them wherever. And they're great. You have to look at the site. They have tons of pictures of all these little girls in mermaid. It's literally a dream come true.
Is it just for little kids, or can I get my wife one?
They do have adult sizes. I've not seen pictures of the adults, but they do have them.
That's fun. I like that.
It's around $100, so a little pricier, but it's one of those things I'll always remember.
Nobleman pocket squares.
This is great for the men. It's a pre-folded pocket square, and it has a leather insert at the bottom. So you just slip the leather insert into your pocket. You don't need to fold it every time. And they're really, it's a company, a young company out of LA. So they have great taste, great fabric of the pocket squares. And then you slip it right in. You don't have to worry about figuring out how to fold it every time you need a pocket square.
But I mean, let's talk about a pocket square for a second. What is the purpose of a pocket square?
Oh, it just looks very dapper.
Just looks
I don't know.
So there's no functional purpose for a pocket square, right?
Yeah, it's very, very Mad Men.
Very Mad Men, yeah. I guess that's a big trend right now. And finally, vintage marquee lights.
This is great. This is, you can do any initial, different colors, and it's, the vintage marquee lights that you used to see, and they're really popular now. And they've recreated them, and you can do, we have hearts on the site, or you can do letters, you can do, 2 initials, so it's really sweet. It's a great wedding gift as well.
Good stuff. Lindsay, thanks so much. You're always a wealth of gift knowledge. Go to Lindsay's site, thegiftinsider.com, to find all these gift ideas and more. Lindsay, are you in L.A. right now? Is that where you're at?
No, Detroit, actually, today.
Detroit, not as